Hello YouTube world. I'm in bed because it is 10 past 12. 10 past 12. But I remembered that I need to do this because I'm already a day late. Well, I'll be 2 days late by the time this actually goes up. So you lucky devils get to see me in bed. How lucky. I'll take my glasses off. So today I'm going to continue with my Bullies Week reads thing that I'm doing. So I have finished Noughts and Crosses. I actually finished it last Tuesday, a week ago, because I was poorly on Tuesday. So I lay in bed and just read the whole book in one go. So I actually finished it like 4 days early, but me being me, I still didn't actually start Paper Aeroplanes until Sunday night. So I'm only a couple of pages in because I kept falling asleep because I had the world's busiest weekend and I was absolutely shattered. So I haven't read much of Paper Aeroplanes yet, but I have until Sunday to finish it, so I'm not worried. But Noughts and Crosses was just as amazing as I remember it being. Actually, I think it was better than I remember it being. I haven't read it in years, and I was kind of dreading reading it and it not being how I remember it being, because I remember it being pretty epic and it proper getting me into reading different types of books. I was very into sort of Jacqueline Wilson and not much else when I was a teenager, and that sort of made me progress, if you like. That was the first thing that sort of got me reading different books and unknown books, and I was really worried that it wouldn't have aged well and that as a 21-year-old I would not enjoy it as much as I did as a 12-year-old or however old I was when I read it. But that totally was not the case. It was just as beautiful as I remember it being, just as moving as I remember it being, just as sad as I remember it being, and incredible, just a beautiful bit of writing, really. It's written in a very interesting way. For those of you who don't know, I'm looking around for the book so I can show you. I'm not the most organised human being in the world. Wait a second. Here it is. Knew it was around somewhere. Oh, just watch me get back into bed. my videos are brilliant. You love it. You love it. Right, so it is written in such a way as it is 2 diary entries. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this actually. So when there is a nought, it says Callum, then that is written in the perspective of Callum, who is a white person. Noughts are whites in this world. And when there is a cross, ooh, where is it? There we go, cross, and it says Seffi, then it is written as Seffi's perspective, and it's not quite a diary entry because it's not written in that way. It's more like an inner monologue, or yeah, it's an inner monologue rather than a diary entry, I would say. But it's written by those two. It's Callum and Seffi, and it's their 2 different versions of life. So it's not necessarily, the same day that they're talking about or anything like that, but it's just an average day in the lives of both of them at different times and whatever, in their perspectives on life and of their relationship and on their family life and all that sort of stuff. And I don't want to give too much away about the book, but basically it's their friends. It has the oh gosh, what's the word I want? It has the ability, not ability, but I'm going to go with ability because I can't think of the word I want. It has the ability to progress into something more, but do they want it to progress to something more? Will society allow them to let it progress to something more? Does society even actually accept the fact that they're friends, let alone if it progressed? And it's them battling each other, battling themselves, battling society to see if they can eventually be together. And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. There's Noughts and Crosses. Oh gosh, I can't actually remember the books now. Noughts and Crosses is the first one. Then there is Knife's Edge, then Checkmate. But there is also, actually, what got me into these books was a little novella, a little novella that is placed between Noughts and Crosses and Knife's Edge, so it's between the first two books. But it was one of the sort of freebie books you could get with World Book Day tokens. I don't know if they even still do them. But when I don't even think I was in high school, I had World Book Day tokens, and this Eye for an Eye, it's called, was a novella that was one of the free books you could get with your World Book Day tokens, and I bought it and loved it, but it didn't make an awful lot of sense because obviously it's the 1.5 of a series of 3, but I loved it anyway. And I mean, literally, it was 20 pages long. It was tiny. It was, readable in an hour. Me and my friend had a competition once, Ellie J, that I've done a video with before, and we had a competition to see who could read it the fastest, and I think the record was an hour. It's that small. You could read it that quickly. But I loved it, and I looked at the back of it one day and saw that it was part of this series, and then I found the book in the library in high school. So yeah, that's how I found Mallory Blackman and progressed from there. So yes, I've just been rambling for 6 minutes. Yes, I'm going to start Paper Aeroplanes. Well, I've started Paper Aeroplanes, which I'll read you the back. It is 1994, and 15-year-old Guernsey schoolgirls Renee and Flo are not meant to be friends. Thoughtful, introspective Flo couldn't be more different to extroverted, sexually curious Renee. But what they have in common runs deep. Loneliness, frustration, and the longing to escape from their dysfunctional families. 15 is the age where anything can happen. Life stretches out before you, where every happiness feels like heaven, and every betrayal is the end of the world. For Renee and Flo, it's the year they become themselves. And this is a brilliant book. I have read it before. It's beautiful. And again, it's another one that's written by both of the girls. So you've got Renee's bits and you've got Flo's bits. So it's written in the perspective of the two girls. So I'm a couple of pages into that. So I will do another video on Sunday, hopefully, if I can. I'm a bit busy this weekend as well. I've had a busy couple of weekends, actually. This weekend that's just been, I was in Birmingham for Comicon with Ellie J and my boyfriend. But it was also Ellie J's brother's birthday. And I haven't seen him in two years. So we went out in the evening on Saturday night and had a brilliant night with him, which was lovely. But yeah, we were at Comicon for 2 days, which was incredible. It was my first Comicon and it was brilliant. We dressed up as Hogwarts students because we're cool. So we got like Hufflepuff ties and we had like badges and we had satchels and we put all our Harry Potter books in, because we both got Tales of Beedle the Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages and Fabulous Beasts and Where to Find Them. So we put them in like our satchels and I had a little owl's Teddy as my pet and she had a cat. And so yeah, we went like proper out. Don't know why we thought it would be a good idea to carry heavy books around with us all day. My shoulder was absolutely killing me. But it was brilliant and like we met some really cool people and I met Hannah Sperrit from S Club 7, which made my life, not gonna lie, it was epic. And then yeah, so that was this weekend just been. This weekend coming up, my parents are going away, so Ellie J is coming over to stay with me, but we're babysitting some friends. Well, we're on standby to babysit some friends' kids while they're busy, working and things. And then it's Comicon again in Wrexham on Sunday. So we're going to that with Ellie J's little sister. We're taking her for her first Comicon. So it's time of Comicons. And then the weekend after that, I'm going back down to Birmingham again to do my Christmas shopping. So I'm very busy these days. It's very unlike me to be this busy. I don't do busy. So yes, I will do videos when I can. I'll try and do them on Sundays, but it didn't work this weekend for obvious reasons. Possibly won't work next weekend because I'm at Comic-Con in Wrexham on Sunday, so I don't know when I'll be back from that. Whether I'll be up to making a video after another tiring weekend, but we shall see how I get on. Don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's everything. Bye!